After years working in golf course facilities, people ask me the same question every time. What do golf courses use that homeowners don't? The truth is, many of our favorite tools aren't expensive at all, and you can buy most of them on Amazon. Today I'll show you the products actually worth your money. Let's start with the single biggest mistake homeowners make: guessing when to water. On a golf course, we never guess. We use a moisture meter every single morning, and it's changed the way we manage turf completely. Here's the thing most people don't know. Overwatering is one of the fastest ways to kill your lawn. When the soil stays too wet, roots don't have to reach deep for water. They stay shallow, near the surface. And shallow roots mean weaker turf that's vulnerable to heat, stress, disease, and drought the moment conditions change. A $30 moisture meter tells you exactly what's happening in your soil before you turn a sprinkler on. You push the probe into the turf, read the number, and make a data-driven decision. Anything below 20%, water. Above 40, wait. That simple habit alone will improve your lawn's health more than almost anything else you can buy. Professionals also use moisture data to prevent fungal disease. Pythium, dollar spot, brown patch. These thrive in consistently wet conditions. Dry things out between watering cycles and you take away their food source. This is the most underrated tool in turf management, and it's cheap enough that there's no reason not to own one. Now let's talk about that dark, rich green color you see on golf courses. The color people always assume requires expensive fertilizer programs. Most of the time, it's iron. Nitrogen makes grass grow fast. Iron makes it green. And for homeowners who want that deep saturated color without pushing a bunch of growth, chelated liquid iron is the move. The word chelated just means the iron molecules are bound to a carrier that keeps them available for the plant to absorb instead of getting locked up in the soil. A cheaper, non-chelated iron product can actually stain your concrete and do very little for the turf. Spend a couple extra dollars on the chelated version. It's worth it. Apply it in the morning, dilute it in water through a pump or backpack sprayer, and you'll see a color response within 48 to 72 hours. The results aren't permanent. You'll reapply every 4 to 6 weeks during the growing season. But the improvement is real, it's fast, and you're not pumping synthetic nitrogen into the ground. Common mistakes: applying too much at once, not diluting properly, or expecting it to fix a nitrogen deficiency. Iron greens grass up. It doesn't feed it. Use it alongside your fertilizer program, not instead of one. This is the tool that turns every liquid product from decent to excellent. Even coverage is everything. Golf courses use commercial boom sprayers for large areas, but for backyard use, a good backpack sprayer is the professional equivalent. You walk at a consistent pace, overlap your passes by about 30%, and you get coverage that a hose end sprayer simply can't match. Golf courses use commercial boom sprayers for large areas, but for backyard use, a good backpack sprayer is the professional equivalent. You walk at a consistent pace, overlap your passes by about 30%, and you get coverage that a hose end sprayer simply can't match. Hose end sprayers depend on water pressure and your garden hose, and both of those variables change. A backpack sprayer lets you control your output rate, your dilution, and your pattern. For spot treating weeds, applying liquid iron, or spraying pre-emergent, it's the right tool. A solid homeowner model runs $40 to $60. If you're applying even 2 or 3 liquid products a season, it pays for itself in product savings alone. Most homeowners have no idea what's happening 6 inches below the surface of their lawn. A soil probe is a $20 tool that fixes that. Here's how to use it. Push it straight down into your turf, pull out a core, and examine what you've got. You're checking root depth. How far down are those roots actually going? You're feeling for compaction. Does the soil resist you or does it slide in easily? And you're checking moisture uniformity. Is it dry at the surface but wet underneath, or vice versa? Compaction is a massive issue in home lawns that nobody talks about. Foot traffic, heavy clay soils, and watering patterns all contribute. When soil is compacted, oxygen and water can't move through it, and roots can't penetrate it. A soil probe is how you diagnose it before you aerify. On greens, we pull cores every single day. You don't need to go that far, but once a month during the growing season, a few quick pulls will tell you more about your lawn than any fertilizer schedule will. Every golfer should carry a divot repair tool, but more importantly, every golfer should know how to use one correctly because the wrong technique actually kills the green. Here's what most people do. They jam the tool into the edge of the ball mark and pry it up like a lever. That tears the roots. The grass dies. The ball mark takes weeks to heal and leaves a scar on the putting surface. Here's the correct method. Insert the fork at the outer edge of the mark and gently push, don't lift, the damaged turf toward the center. Work around the perimeter, closing the depression from all sides, then tap it flat with your putter. Done right, a ball mark heals within 24 hours. Done wrong, it can take 3 weeks. Do your part. Let's run through the rest of the bag, quickly and with honest takes. Magnetic towel, actually useful. Attaches to the bag, stays accessible, doesn't fall off. Worth the upgrade from a basic hook towel. Club groove cleaner, use it. Dirty grooves kill spin, and spin is the only way you control the ball into a green. Ball marker with a magnetic hat clip. $12. You'll actually use it instead of tossing a tee on the green. Alignment sticks. Genuinely one of the highest value range tools ever invented. 2 sticks, endless drills. Foot line, ball position, swing path, putting gate. If you're not using alignment sticks in practice, you're practicing random instead of deliberate. Club brush. Simple. Keep your clubs clean. Dirty club faces cost you strokes every single round. Here are the final picks. Best value, soil probe. $20 that reveals what's really happening underground. Most underrated, moisture meter. This one change will improve your lawn more than any product you buy. Best upgrade, backpack sprayer. If you're still using a hose end, upgrade this season. Best purchase. Under $25, Chelated liquid iron. Fastest visual result for the least money. One product. Every golfer should own divot repair tool. Use it correctly, carry it always. Everything I mentioned is linked in the description with current Amazon pricing. I only recommend products I'd actually use. And I want to hear from you. What golf product has surprised you the most? Drop it in the comments. If this helped, subscribe. New videos every week.